So, anybody that's watched basically any of my videos knows that I'm into Eastern religion. Um, I've definitely kind of rejected the Judeo Christian paradigm of reality and that hierarchy in its entirety. I do enjoy Christmas. I do enjoy some of the culture. Don't get me wrong, I have nostalgia. But it's not who I am, not what I believe, not my religion. And I honestly believe that Western psychology is on some Nazi bullshit with their tolerance of Christian delusion, their tolerance of Christian bullshit as mentally healthy while using artificial intelligence to hurt non-Christians medically and legally. I think they're on some real Nazi bullshit. So, yeah. I like metaphors. I fancied myself a writer at one point. I don't think that writers today are writers. I don't think. And I say that both literally and figuratively. I'm not a big reader, so screenwriters are mostly irritating trash. It's like the scripts that they write are meant to be bad. I feel like they're meant to hurt the audience. And in some ways, as an artist, I get that. I get that. I get the idea of screaming "fuck you" into a microphone, and like you're screaming it at the crowd, and the crowd's singing along, and you're getting paid for it. And I get that. Not in every song, but in some songs, sometimes. And but I think more and more that's the truth. But I don't think that the target victim is the Judeo-Christian delusional narcissist with inclinations for taking children that aren't theirs. I don't think that those people are as irritated as maybe somebody like me who believes what I believe. I think I'm maybe disproportionately, as a non-Christian, open-minded, heterosexual man, I think I'm more irritated than a child abusing alpha Christian. It's a different world now that we have artificial intelligence in the public. You know, there should be medical responsibilities for people who have real problems. You know, like you can just literally use a computer to stalk someone endlessly, and then take away their property their children and their rights because what? Artificial intelligence is stalking them? Artificial intelligence is stalking them. It's a fact. So the delusional person is the person that believes that there's an omnipotent God in the sky. That's reality. That is delusional. The person who believes that the government is stalking them is of sound mind. But we do the opposite. We take people who are of sound mind, who have awareness that there is a surveillance state that has the capacity to make anybody feel so special, right? We do. And at the same time, they allow people to get away with crimes. They promote their incompetence as to incite revolt. Like sticking their shin out saying, hit me. Right? It's not real medicine. They're not real doctors. And what they're doing to people is not helping those people. So, I mean, it's sad that kind of a misunderstanding of how the brain works and how biology works and how infections work led people down the road of this slavery system set up by pedophiles. That's what it is. Like the entire mental health industry is an industry that pedophiles use to disenfranchise their victims. That's why the mental health industry exists today. Because otherwise, it's just regular pharmacology, infectious disease, and talk therapy. Like, all these neurological conditions are bullshit. You have an unhealthy brain because you have an infection. That infection is X, Y, or Z. We can either cure it or we can't. But you are you, you are an individual. But people don't want that. People want to be put in their chutes because they've been conditioned by pedophiles for like 2 generations, 3 generations. 3 generations of these Judeo-Christian pedophiles using mental health to get rid of their victims. They used to literally lobotomize their rape victims to shut them up. And they call themselves doctors, they call themselves nurses, and they go to work every day. Literally built on a foundation of getting rid of the grown victims of pedophilia.